Good good evening, everyone. Here we are again. Believe it or not, I actually started filming a one take earlier. I'll probably use some of that footage in tomorrow's vlog now. I wanted to actually be good and wait for Sammy to come home, but considering it was storming and she was probably going to be tired from work, I thought, hey, I'll go ahead and just film something real quick, and then we'll film something together tonight after she gets home. So I'll just connect some stuff tomorrow, or maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. But it legit was storming bad earlier. Like, it was generally pretty, I wouldn't say pretty clear, it was cloudy most of the day today. I don't mean to give you a weather forecast, but it was clear, and then around 4 it got darker, and I decided to film a quick video, not knowing what was going to happen, and I did. I filmed the reaction. That's live. There's a Tom McDonald video, and more on that in a minute. But right after I filmed the reaction, like, I could hear thunder, and I saw lightning, and it started pouring. I said, you know what? I'm going to finish this in a little bit. Something just told me, and excuse me, sure enough, I kid you guys not, about 20 minutes into it, it wasn't a long time, but we did lose power briefly again. Like a couple seconds, 5 seconds tops. Not even that. Like, I saw lightning flash, gave it a few seconds, heard thunder, and as soon as I heard the thunder, the power went out for a second and came back on. It was torrential rain for literally close to an hour, I would say, actually. And the thunder, okay, I know I exaggerate things a lot of the time, but seriously, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of loud thunder. It got intense. And the funny thing is, I saw the stuff on the radar. I'd known that we were supposed to get rain and possibly some storms, but I wasn't expecting us to get that for a little bit. Like, that was a good storm. That's the kind of storm that I like to watch and sit through. Like, legit. Even though I hate losing power. Thank God we only lost it for 2 seconds. Jeez. No, during that time I tried to film a quick one take, and my battery died twice, and I just took that as a sign that I need to wait until later, because I only have, I have 3 batteries. I forgot what happened to the other one. How do I have 3 batteries and lose the third every so often? I managed to keep track of both. 2 batteries, but I have 3. Anyways, I don't know why I'm over explaining, like, the fact that I tried to film earlier, but I guess everything happens for a reason. Sammy, guys, was so unbelievably tired. Like, she walked through the front door, and I don't know how she stayed awake from the time she got home, like 5:30, all the way to an hour ago. It's 11 now. And she actually went to bed right at 10. I don't know how she stayed up. Because I could tell. We did watch more of The Chosen tonight. We watched The Chosen, 3 more episodes. And again, chills. Like, it was amazing to watch. Such a good show. And not just, like, as a show, but, like, to know more biblical history and just, not to say that we're literally watching it like as it happened all those years ago, but to get a general, like, I know they're trying really hard to actually make it as genuinely accurate as possible. Like, obviously they didn't actually live back then, between the Bible itself and whatever else, like, material they're actually using. Like, they may be slightly embellishing some things and making it solely in English so that we can actually understand. But I don't think they're changing. I'm pretty sure they said, like, they only had to tweak just a couple things just for modern times for us to understand. But about 95-98% of it is biblically accurate. And even me and Sammy, like, I've been reading the Bible more recently, and she's been going to church for a while. Like, and I know my dad's a big history and Bible buff. Like, from everything that I've been taught and told, they're actually doing pretty good with this, I gotta say. And honestly, again, I know Jonathan Roumie's an actor, but just to see him as Jesus is wild. Like, again, I can detach actor from that, like, I know that's not actually him, but like just the general depiction, like, it makes me smile. He's doing so good. This is crazy. And I can't believe it's taken us this long to start watching the show, but I guess better late than never. And I know season 6 is about to air this fall, and then they're going to have season 7, the final season. We've got a lot to catch up on, but at least it's still actually airing, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see some of the new stuff that they put in theaters and stuff live. I want to be able to watch it, you know, as it, yeah. But back to what I was talking about real quick, the Tom MacDonald video that I released earlier. I just gotta say, seriously guys, I strongly recommend you go watch it, unless you're very, why do I keep seeing something in the corner of my eye? That's weird. Anyways, ever have that where you see an image in your head for some reason, like you turn your eye and you just see something over there in your peripheral, and then you look back and it's not there? It's weird. But I do Tom MacDonald Tuesday, and I look back on one of his older songs called Hang On. And this one, I mean, most of his stuff is politically charged, and it, you know, if you're easily offended by things, you don't really want to watch his stuff regardless, because, I mean, let's just say, if you're a liberal, you're not going to like Tom. You're just not, because he's very right-leaning. I mean, I know he's doesn't typically like label himself a conservative or far right or anything. He leans right, but he still is in the middle. But considering everything that's happened the last 6 years, he puts himself on the right. He agrees with the right. This one was not politically charged. It was strictly about mental health and him wanting to end it all. And he actually had himself wrapped up. And that's all I'm going to say. Because I don't want to get this flagged or anything. Not that we actually have the channel monetized or anything, but I just don't want to take the chance. No, it's very... Forget about politics or anything. Like, this is about mental health and the unexplainable. Well, not unexplainable, but... You know what I'm trying to say. The unthinkable. Doing the unthinkable. It actually had a thing before the video started. This video contains extremely sensitive material. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Like, not many YouTube videos start with a warning before you actually watch it. And not that he... Well, no, he technically did. He sat in the thing singing, and the other half of it was actually him... Yeah. Guys, all I can say is, seriously, when we say you're not alone, you are never alone, you're a warrior, you're a soldier, stay strong, we believe in you. And if you need it, the comments are there, free to vent, or you can DM me personally. And I realize that's our usual speech, but I mean it. Reach out if you feel alone, if you feel you're in a very dark place mentally. It's not worth it, I promise. I think about it a lot myself, trust me. Excuse me. My stomach is going now, forgive me. I've heard too many horror stories about people going ahead and taking the leap to the other side. However, whether it's actually leaping or pew-pewing or whatever, it's a very dark and scary and sad thing, and I don't want to see anybody else go through that. Some people simply just have bad days and they can move on. Other people have other mental struggles that we don't know about, myself including. I've thought about doing that myself many times over the years, and I thank God that I haven't. God is on my side, and I continue to push through each and every single day. I do strongly believe in God, and I know He doesn't really want me to do that, and I'm sure it hurts Him for me to even think about that, and I'm not actively trying to. Life is hard, and for some people, like I do have anxiety. I have the chemical imbalance in my brain. I I march to the beat of a different drum and think a lot of things are actually harder for me than some people. I do have mental challenges. So I 100% understood the video. I'm not saying I would recommend anybody to actually do that. I'm just saying I understand. A lot of people don't understand what, you know. There's only so much that I can say. I mean, the crisis line is out there if you want to talk to a professional to talk you down. Reach out, guys. I mean, I don't know how many people you actually have in your life. I mean, I'd like to believe that a lot of people watching this do actually have people in their lives, family, you know, dad, mom, sister, brother, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, if they haven't passed away yet. Like, I don't mean to make that sound, you know, but reach friend, family, whatever, reach out to somebody. Call the hotline, whatever. Stay with us. You are loved. You are wanted. You are cared for. I can only stress this so much. And sorry, Roman, but I'm going to say it. You're beautiful. You are one of a kind. Smile more. You got this, you guys. I promise. I got to eat my own words most of the time because I get like that. I do. And I thank God that I'm still around right now. Gotta hang in there. It's easier said than done. I'm gonna go in circles now. I can only stress it so much. I want to see even Chester Bennington singing One More Light. I want to see more lights. Hang on to this world. You mean more than you know to people, to this planet. Hang on. Whatever you're dealing with. I just had to say that because that's what that song was about, and obviously it's a very, very important issue. I deal with anxiety and depression. I know. No, I haven't done that, but I have thought about it. You know, it's a very deep. I talk about a lot of intense songs on my channel. I talk about things being intense a lot of the time, but this was definitely the deepest song I've seen him do yet. And that's an older song. I mean, the dude is really good with lyrics and just getting political, and, you know, he's good at not necessarily making up stuff, but good at telling stories politically, whether it's talking about his personal struggles with alcohol and anxiety and, you know, politics, just knowing that we're in a scary place in the world. And I'll probably say again, the next song that he releases, that he did it again, and he was crazy. The dude's insane. Like, he makes so many deep, relatable videos, but this one is definitely very, I'd say number one. That moves around a lot for me to say number one, because he does so many good songs, but seriously, this hit, because it talks about that. Now, if you're very, very sensitive, obviously it's a sensitive video. I don't recommend you watch it, but a lot of people I do recommend to watch it because a lot of people, including myself, can relate to it. But anyways, I need to go back to a happier topic. I'm very happy we're watching The Chosen. Very happy. Again, I don't know why it took me so long to watch it, but I'm happy. I've been reading my Bible more. I've been reading Bible verses off my phone. My sister actually got me a present that I can just put a bracelet over my phone, and it gives me Bible verses. Like, it's like a scan thing. It scans and it takes you to the web browser and shows you Bible verses. You can do Bible verses that way, but I actually have a Bible. I mean, I know this isn't, I mean, it's a Bible. It's not an older, it's the context, like the paper, the front page is not what you would usually see on the Bible. But I can assure you, you know, it's a Bible. And I've been reading mine more. And I have this guy. And of course the God's Not Dead movies are good too. I need to cut this off. This is going to be really long, and I'm hoping that I can upload it fast, but I don't know where to end this little rant. God is good, you guys. Stay strong. And even if you don't believe, I hope you stick with us anyways. Today was an interesting day. I'm still anxious, but times are okay. I mean, life in general is scary right now, but we're going to be okay. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, remember to love yourself. Easier said than done, I know, but you got this. Have a good night.